Cynthia Venga. We're live, Greg. We live. We are. We are live. We are live at 5. What's everyone doing? I got Greg. Hey, Jamie said, "What's up, Greg?"
What's up, Jay?
Let's go. We got. Let me just show you a scenario here. So, we had polished this car already yesterday. Greg. How many hours you spent on this car?
Total was about 7 hours.
7 hours. You got everything. Wash, clean, seal, time, do stuff. And then today I'm like, yo, you know what we got to do? I got a job. I actually got a job I got to finish of a truck. The truck was a Ford F-350. So we did the truck. And then he tells me in the middle of the truck, I got etched. I go, what's that mean? Or he said I have water spots. I go, oh, no problem. We'll take them off, right? So come to find out, the whole hood was so bad that we had to repolish the whole, we had to rewash the whole car. We had to repolish the whole car. And then he's doing the final touches on it. And then, yeah, it got etched. The whole hood got etched. Like we washed it with acid, wheel acid, nothing came off. What do you think, Greg?
It looks pretty spotless at this point, yeah.
What do you got to say to chat? We got 20 people on. What do you got to say?
What's up, chat? Hello from Pocatello.
Hey, what are you using right now?
We are using,
Dude, that Paraway is hot.
it's called Paraway.
That Paraway? How good is, what do you think about that Paraway?
It's a paint cleanser. I'm cleaning up some water spots that are up on the front end, and it's taken away relatively easy. So it's a pretty good product.
Yeah, so we're doing Luminus today. We're going to do this live because I told him we'll go live. We're going to put Luminous in this car. Let me show you the car here. And I got Google Fiber, so it's crispy. So we got, so we got this right here. So we got the paint looking right. He wanted 100% perfection. I think we got close. We got close. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We got Greg finishing up his part. This guy, High Spot McGee, Drop Tile McGee. We're gonna put Luminous on. This would be the first time he has tried this since he drove the. How far did you drive?
It's over 700 miles.
Wait, why did you drive here? You could have went to anybody and learned. You're closer to like other people.
I came out here from watching a couple of years of videos, and then when Thor got started, watching you guys and how you work with your all of your content creators and the products variety of products that you guys use, it was a no-brainer. And the way that you guys just clean a car up and make it look, it's pretty.
Dude, hey, Greg, you look 4K right now in this chat. Okay. I don't know if they can hear us. Can you all hear us? They can hear us.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can hear us.
Got a face for radio, not video.
Hey, got him wearing the RD hat. Gave him that hat so you could be one for the culture. So Greg, they want to know if you're a super fan.
If I'm a super fan?
Yeah.
Of Thor, Eddie, Jamie, everybody, hell yeah.
Say hell yeah! All right, we got Luminous in chat. We don't have Femmer. Yeah, bro. Hey, stay wet. You come in, you leave with a lot. You guys, Greg. He's leaving with a kid of caboodle. But we got Luminous here. Dude, you look real good. Look, dude. I don't know if it's the internet, but bro, you are crispy. They can see your hairs on your chin. Like hey, bro. I'm looking on this side of the camera. You look crispy as a mother. Can we ask him some on-spot trivia questions to see if it's true? Thor superfan or not? Yeah, go ahead. They got questions for you, Greg. Go ahead, chat.
Who's asking those questions?
Hey, go ahead. Nice shirt. Bro, that bit rate up. That's why he looks so clean. Yeah. What was Eddie's podcast called before Thor? Carson hates your ass. That's what...
Yeah, I'm not a lip reader.
Keep it real.
I don't remember.
Look, he's not a super fan. He's old. Give him the guy grace, bro. He's older than us. All right. we're gonna apply this. We're gonna go over this right here. And then we are going to see how this goes. So Greg, let's get coating so we got people on. Any questions in chat? This is what the bottle looks like from Luminus. Right here. It looks kind of like the Catawba bottle. This is a 5-year. It comes with this. Oh, dude. It comes with this. It comes with an applicator like this. And then the box. So throw the box out. Let's shake this up. And we're going to suffer for Jesus today because this will be the first time we did it.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, let's go. Greg's honey dick in the bottom. Let's go, Greg.
I'm almost done.
Dude, this guy's been polishing the bottom for 4 days. Look at that. We just ate steak too. We're full. Greg, how full are you, bro?
I'm really full.
How full are you?
I'm not going to be eating anything else today.
Yeah, I'm done. I need a cigar.
I know where to get some.
I know where I can get some too. Ooh, Greg, you want this for your door jam? Hey, check this out, chat. So since the luminous coatings are pro, you get stickers for the door jam. You see that? Look at that.
Very cool.
All right, so hey, pass that part away real quick. Hey, so we use this today. This actually could be used wet or dry. Pairway. You could use it to remove water spots, things of that nature. You could use it with or without a polisher, and it removes any type of water spotting, any type of grease, LSPs, etc. And you could coat right over it. You don't have to panel prep it. Pairway. And we did it on some water etchings that we actually had to use. Look, hey guys.
You mean if I wanted to change the coating up in a year or two?
No, yeah, you gotta polish that mug off.
Okay.
No, I need to send Jose. I need what?
Who brought this pen?
I know you ain't talking. This guy dropped my goat. Water spotted. We should have been done with this already. So we're gonna put that pairway in 4K. So listen, Jamie, are you cool if we give one of these away? Where's Jamie at? Jamie, let's give one of these away. Luminous graphene. Look at that. Where's Jamie at? Jamie there? Dude, this camera's nuts. I don't know what internet's here, bro. It's bananas, Greg. All right, we're gonna coat this. Greg, how many coatings have you done before?
About 15.
15. What are some coatings you've done before? Where's Jamie at, bro? All right, what kind of coatings have you done before?
Let's see. 4 and a half, 5 years ago, I've done the Adams Advanced Graphene. Most recently, thick pan 3. A cheap one off of Amazon. I don't even remember the name of that.
That one from Amazon. This one that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so he's gonna install this himself. This is my first time installing this one. I've installed their other diamond one, like on 5 cars. This one would be the first time. So I've been throwing him to the wolves the whole time. Like I teach by like do it yourself. I'm not that guy to be like, I'm gonna do it for you and then you watch and take notes. So he's got to do a lot today, huh? What'd you do today, Greg?
We washed a F-250 with a...
You have to talk louder, he can't hear you.
We washed an F-250 with a camper trailer on the back.
F-350.
Oh, that was a 350?
F-350.
Yeah, that's why I was eating.
It was huge, bro.
It was huge. Those tires were massive. Once we finished that, we pulled the Mustang in, let the paint cool down because it's about 100 degrees out here today. And then came out and attacked the water spots on this. First, chemically, we were able to get most of it off, but it was etched, so Eddie had to do the work of God to get.
Oh, hey, I had to actually, I didn't use a rotary. Nope, Craig wouldn't let me use a rotary in his car. Video coming soon because the hood was actually so bad. The hood was so bad that we had to do a 2-step the first time. So, and then we had a 2-step again to get it.
Yeah.
So we got a video coming that you and I filmed.
Right.
I'll use some of this live for that video, but here, let's get started. So We're gonna put Luminus LM graphene. It's a 5-year coating from Luminus. It's from the Pro line. Dang, that 4K is nuts. Bro, this 4K is nuts.
Can you talk about that a little bit? I need to let someone know I'm online.
Yeah, talk to who?
Talk to chat.
Hey, so look, this right here, this is nuts. Look at this. Jamie, let's give away this coating. Let's give away this coating today. All right, I'm gonna apply it here, and then we'll have him do it so we can suffer together because he's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. And then, can you guys see that? All right, you guys can see that. So if you're saying, well, there's graying, it's because the lights above are like 550, whatever. Make sure you shake the bottle. And then let's go to work. So, what? Oh, that's strong smelling. That's strong smelling. I'm gonna do a section here because I never applied it.
Yeah, no.
So I don't want to get screwed and then we end up with high spots. So this is how I test coatings ever since that Naziol debacle. I do high spots, I check it out. We'll see if it works. Dude, that smells. Oof, what do you think? That's a potent smell.
Yeah, that's a potent smell.
Ooh, that's a potent smell, bro. Ooh,
Ooh, yeah, taking.
ooh, you can smell that mug. Oh,
And how quickly do we wipe off?
I don't know. First time using it, we're gonna learn together, dog. Yeah, that graphene, look. Look at that. That graphene,
Yeah.
it's in a bottle. It's pretty dark. So I'll get you closer here so you can see it. Hopefully y'all can see it in chat. All right, can you see that? That section, yeah, they can see that section real good. Dude, this internet here, Greg,
Yeah.
worth every dollar. Worth it. Look, I can see my mom from here, bro. I can see my mom. Dang, this coating smells like. All right,
Which one? Wipe off?
do this one first. Is it grabby?
No.
It's not, huh?
No, you just did a little section here, right?
Yep, do this little section and hit the other one at the final level. What we got? How I feel?
Good.
All right, so we let that sit for about 30 seconds. I say we do a little longer for the next one.
Yeah. Probably about a
Here,
minute.
you're doing this yourself. Greg, hey, Greg's gonna do this himself. Look, I'm watching.
You're watching and training.
I'm
right?
watching and training here. So Greg, get in there, Greg.
Almost dropped it.
Oh, do not drop that bottle of coating. That's the only one I got to play with. The applicator? So I would do a bigger section knowing how it flashes now. Or you could do whatever you're comfortable with. I would not use this outside in direct sun. It looks like it does flash a little different than other graphene coatings. The smell is the smell that is gnarly. It smells strong.
Yeah. Do you want me to do crosshatch?
Yeah, if you want to make the internet happy. I wouldn't cross-hatch that mug. I would have applied it and walked away. This is Luminus. Here's what he's using. Let me see the bottle if people want to see it. So he's using, we're applying Luminous Graphene LM Pro. Dang, dude, this camera's nuts. I don't know what happened here. This bit rates. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so this is what it looks like when you have it. Hey, want to get the spotlight?
Yeah.
So you can see how it flashes there. Look, put the spotlight on that. You see how that flashes? Shout out to Greg, $10, Greg. They donated money in your name, Greg.
Who did that?
Yeah, my boy from Texas. Brilliant. All right, look, James. All right, I think that's ready. So you see how it's starting to separate
Yep.
here?
Put this down right in the chair. Be careful.
I want to see how the wipe off is.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, that's a little grabby. Only a tiny bit. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, feel how slick this is. So slick, look, feel that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not slick right away,
No.
which is wild. Okay, cool. The wipe off is real nice, real nice. Now, I don't want to be here all night, so I need you to do a bigger section.
Well, this is where you live. You wouldn't want to be here all
No, I don't want to be here all night. God, we got cigars to smoke, Craig.
Yeah.
We got cigars to smoke. Get in there, Greg. Bigger sections. Now that we know the work time, you don't have to be scared of it. Yeah, that's the biggest I would go. Anything bigger than that, between you and God. And Greg drove 11 hours to detail with me. And I did have a real paid customer come in. We did a Ford F-350. We used many products, right?
Yeah.
What was your best part? What was the best time you had so far? Like, what highlight? Give us a highlight.
The best time that I've had so far is hanging out with you and your family.
Dang, bro, you don't get paid to say that.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty cool. What's the second best part?
Hanging out with you and getting the instruction that you've been giving me and the tips and the information, not only on what I'm doing wrong, but what I'm doing right too. And that's really beneficial. The good feedback is just as important to me as the constructive criticism.
Yeah, I wasn't that hard on you.
No. Well, the look on your face was when I dropped that towel.
When you dropped the goat, I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
That was disappointing.
Reminded me of my dad when I brought home a G.
Here, I'll hold the coating bottle. So now you're wiped. So you see how it's separating on the panel?
Yeah.
I would wipe that, level it, and then wipe it. If it starts to smear around, then that means we haven't let it go that long.
Let go a little bit.
If it starts to smear and not separate against the oils, but yeah. Mike, Greg, Eddie up. Eddie will bust you if you slacking. Yesterday, my back was hurting.
Yeah.
I was moving slow yesterday.
You ain't moving slow today.
Today, I felt great. Today, I felt like I was alive. Oh, see, it was a little grabby.
Yeah.
So we waited too long. So now you know it's about 30 seconds to wipe. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then buff. Do a buffing motion on that. You know what I mean? My buff circles, light circles. Don't go too hard. You want to make sure there's no high spots.
Yeah, I think this is would give us high spots if we don't pay attention.
Oh, it's going to give you high spots. It's going to give you high spots. I think my funnest time with Greg was actually having him ask real questions. I thought he was trolling me. Greg blew Eddie's back out. No, it just got so dumb. Sorry, Greg. Oh, my Lord, Greg. You didn't blow no one's back out. I was dead. I went to a chiropractor. You blew me back. Greg, don't look like that, Greg.
My boys are probably like both off work.
Oh, my Lord. Greg. All right, do the front clip so we can finish this section out. So you see how we separated in half? Now do the front where you left off, and I would do that whole corner of the hood. Oh, my Lord. James is wild. Do you like the applicator?
No.
All right. I'm going to get some. I don't know if I have something else.
It's a little stiff.
It is. It's a little stiffer-roomy. A little stiff. Here you go.
I'm going to finish this as much as I can.
Here, let me see. So here's how coatings look. It looks real dark.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah. Go all the way down here. And then, so that way when I see how it's starting to separate,
Yep.
you miss the spot. Good. All right. You see how it's starting to separate? Oh, Greg, I don't have insurance. You fall, bro. If you fall, that's between you, God, and Moses. Yeah, we did Ragnarok the hood. Nothing came out. Greg and I, we Ragnarok the hood. Nothing came out.
What were the other products you put on there?
Oh my gosh, these people are trolling me online, dude. They're calling me a little spoon. We use Primus Purific on this car. We use Yum on the other car. We use some Garage Therapy, some Luminous on your first wash before you got it high, before you put water etchings all over. We use wheel acid, another water spot remover, another water spot remover. . 'Cause Yeah, and water, it didn't work on this way. Greg, when we did the wheel acid on this, it didn't take the etching out.
No.
Nope.
And you have to break out the Excalibur.
I had to break out Excalibur. Hey, who's Rudy Soto? What's up, Rudy? Hey, here. How's it look?
Nice and clean.
Nice and coated. All right. Moving on up. Split it. Split the hood. Split the hood. It's a pretty easy coating to work with, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, Fireball. What's it remind you of? It's thicker than Adams.
Oh, yeah.
It's thicker than Ethos. The darkening effect in it's more dark. And it applies not thick. I don't know how to explain it. It applies a lot. You can tell it applies a lot on the surface. Oh, you're gonna do the whole half hood?
Yeah.
He's doing the whole half hood. Look, his confidence is up. Hey, let me see the coating model. They want to see the coating. Luminous graphene LM. Greg, look, Greg just did half the hood. You crazy, dog. You are crazy. You crazy, bro. Oh, this is Greg's car.
Yeah.
This is not a customer's car. We did detail a customer's car together, so he could see the interactions. He could see how we did the work. That one we had to move pretty quick. Yeah, this ain't a customer's car. I would have coded this already yesterday. Oh, did you let it stay too long?
Yeah.
Does it flash as fast? It flashes about 30 seconds. The humidity in here is about 45. The air conditioner's on. Dude, it feels amazing in here. It feels amazing.
Yeah, this isn't sweat from the heat, it's nervous sweat.
All right, you missed you see the middle of the
Yeah.
hood? All right, I just didn't want you to miss that. You see how it's smearing?
Yep.
You must have hit some water. I'll get you a new towel. Here. Yeah, you hit that. You hit some water.
Probably in that vent there.
How do we rewrite the stars? Here you go. Any questions in chat? I think we should give this away.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's give this away. Greg wants to give this away. I think it's 18 to 24. That's huge. Look at Greg. I got this man working.
There we go.
Look, he's got sweating. Poor guy. Poor guy. While he's doing that, I'm gonna apply it to this side right here. Hey, pass me the applicator. I'll do this side. Because Greg be working harder. He didn't ask for the seat. You see? What's that crap? What is that, Greg?
Where?
Alright. Alright, so look. I don't know if they can see this. So it comes in 50 mils. It's a 5-year. Like that. Greg, watch back in the camera. Can they see? So what I would do differently from yours is I would make a box it or do a line across and box it out, and then come back up and down.
Up and down.
So that way you're consistent, you're not burning a lot of energy,
Okay.
and that way you're not going back and forth, because now you can see I covered it all, right?
Yeah.
So versus doing this, I would make a wall and come across. And then make a box it in, and then come up and down.
Okay.
You see how that's all coated?
Yep.
So
Here, let me, when you get a chance, I'm gonna coat this front piece that I didn't do.
I need this for a second.
Yep.
But that way, we're not wasting energy or time and here, you're right, until you do that. No one can rewrite the stars. Can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart. Eddie, keep going. Let him wipe it off. Did you say Snickers? We got 46 people on, bro.
Wow.
Here, I'm gonna let that sit for as long as I can. Everyone, Greg's up front doing the thing. It looks good. It gives it a nice darkening effect. But I want you to do the other door, Greg. So I can see you apply it better. I just want to watch you do the hood because you're all over the place. All right, level 1. Who's this? Looks like there'd be a translation error from Korea. They have a shot of coffee in that. All right, level 1. Yeah, they're right. Level 1 does a lot better than the jobber.
Should I go get one?
Yes, sir. Because that jobber didn't do as good as this level 1 does. All right, so let's talk about the coating. So everyone asked, it does get slicker after wipe off. If you let it sit for too long, you feel a little bit of grabbiness, but it's not a lot. But man, does it get slick. Like, the longer it sits, the slicker it gets. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just wild. Yeah, it's nuts. You ever seen the coating do that?
Not that I've worked with, no.
Like, you know, coating are usually slick right away after the wipe off. This is slick. This is wild. So I always try to go back to make sure I don't miss anything. And there we go.
Any high spots on it?
Any high spots? What are you talking about?
From Greg.
This is Greg's work, everybody. So far, no high spots, but you can see how slick it is before we applied it. Man, that's crazy. Look, feel that and feel this door.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Huh, it's as slick as pins, huh? All right, let me see you do it. Nope. Yeah, you got it. I'm kidding. No, see, I didn't. That's so. Did you box it in? Add more. It's dragging. You know what I mean by boxing, right?
Yeah.
So you make a shape like this. You go line across, gives you a well. So yeah, do the line real quick. Like that. Back down. Now go up. Go across. Now box it in, up and down. And that way you know you covered everything. All the way down, Greg. Don't half-ass that door. All the way down, yep. But do you see? Now you have enough coating to do that whole side. And I will split the door in 2. What was Jeff's question? Because I'm not even reading chat. Sorry. All the way down, Greg, yep. Jeff, what was your question? There you go. Yeah. I don't remember Jeff's question, guys. All right. Here, I'll hold that. Level 1, final level. The white one's level 1. But do you see what I'm saying? So when you come up and you do a line like that,
Yeah.
come down, you have enough coating on there, so then you could box it in like you're painting a picture. That way you don't miss spots.
We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, this towel is making a difference.
I'm using my AC. It's just we started the AC late because we were working on the car until what, 2 o'clock, Greg?
Yeah.
We were working on our car until 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we didn't get to lunch until 4.
We didn't get to lunch until 4, and then we just started this after the guy left and then left. Yeah, that makes sense. So it does darken the paint. Look at the door halfway. You see?
Oh, yeah.
It did give it a darkening effect. You can see the line right there. Looks good.
Yeah, this is when black looks good, right? On the cars.
Yeah, it does. You're right. I don't know what looks good. This 4K, bro. Lord, this 4K video. What coating is being used? I just got here. We're using Luminus LM graphene. It's their pro version. It's available right now at the House of Rags. This is sponsored by my American Express, so I did buy this. And then the stuff that they gave me, I gave away. So here, good job on that, Greg.
Thanks.
Pretty good. All right, let me see the well. Let me see the well. Let me see the well here. Line. Come down. Yep. There you go. There you go. Hey, Greg, $10. Gas money for Greg.
Woo-hoo.
Shout out to, hey, thanks for the Mr. Richie. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, did you
What's up? Did I what?
mention that we're having the interior cleaned by professionals tomorrow?
Yeah, Wanda and Isabel are doing the interior tomorrow, so we're paying them to do the interior for Greg, so Greg could see what it looks like to be to get the girls to do it. Yeah. So far, let's talk about the coating real quick while that's curing or flashing off. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts? Or
Yeah.
Chad's?
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, so far so good. No high spots. The applicator that it comes with, I wasn't a fan of. It was a little too stiff and small.
Yeah.
I prefer something a little larger than this. It goes a lot quicker. You have to be careful when to pull it off. We waited a little too long.
The first time, it got scary. It got real grabby.
Yeah, so.
Improved garage super chat. Sorry, when super chats come up, I have to interrupt you, Josh. All right, Greg. Greg. Oh, are we doing super chats? I'm out. I'm gonna head out. I have to catch the Superman movie. Y'all enjoy it. All right. See ya. Thank you for the super chats.
Yeah. I think we're good, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would let it.
Oh, yeah, that's coming off so much nicer with this.
Yeah, the pro. All right. Let's talk about that. I gave you a jobber because I'm a douchebag. Because I didn't want to use the pros up. So I want to apologize for that because I suck. Level 1 is touched by God because it's so thin, right?
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't been to a movie theater in so long, dude. I have no idea when that movie's coming out. So look at Greg, bro. Greg is a good student.
Good teacher.
Good student, bro.
Good teacher. Better teacher.
You can tell the gloss difference on camera too, between this door and this corner over here.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the beads of sweat coming off my forehead.
Sorry, I should be helping you coat this, but I gotta manage chat, bro. Gotta manage chat. Everyone, Jamie's coming here August, so we'll be live a lot more August. And if you're just here, we're applying Luminus. This is probably the first one in the States to be applied from a person, not myself. Luminous Graphene Pro. It comes in 50 mils. It's a 5-year coating. It's got high solids. You can tell it has high solids because of where it pours out. You see that? Oh, Christy, Greg, get some dessert. We got some ice cream. Here you go.
Is that Christy?
Yeah, August 4th and 5th. Yeah, Christy Torres is on. You want to say hi?
Hey!
You want to say hi?
Christy!
Look at, he knows who you are.
Yeah. California, what was that thing called? California?
She's from Torcor. I don't know where she's from. Torcor? Telcor?
No, it was that California duster. That's what it was.
Oh, we were talking about it earlier?
Yeah.
Look, going back to your old habits, Greg. You're all over the place. You're putting this all over the car. Not even. Christy said, "Hey, Greg." You got to box that, Greg, or you're gonna miss spots. You see how you got the line missing right here?
Yes.
See, Greg?
It's one here, bro. All right, where's that line?
So, yeah, straight. If you would have done a box, it would have all been even. You wouldn't have to worry about going back and forth. You save time and energy. Time and energy, Greg. Time and energy. Yeah, everyone lights up when Greg says hi. Hey, so Jeff Franklin says everyone lights up when Christy says hi.
Yeah.
Yeah? Except for Jeff. Where are you going? Did you just go backwards? Bro, did you just go
I forgot to do that part.
Bro, you see this? All this is not dirt. That's actually the graphene leveling from the towel. So it does turn your towels black, which is a good indicator. It means you got it. You can even see here, it turns your towel black. That's a lot of residue. I've never seen that, have you?
Nope.
And then your level 2 or final level, which would be higher GSM.
Yeah, I would say that, I'd like to say that the Mr. Twisters that we
Thanks, Eric.
Mr. Twisters that we use numerous times over the weekend are awesome.
Oh yeah, we did use it a lot, huh? We used it for
Yeah.
panel prep. We used it for a lot. Just everyone's aware, here's how it looks when it stays on the paint. It gives you a type of separation, but it looks like it has a lot of solids because it doesn't flash like oil slick flash, huh? It doesn't flash like oil slick.
No.
It flashes like it separates. You see that, how it separates? That's weird because usually graphene flashes like oil slick flash. This does not have that.
Yeah. So, I was saying that to Mr. Twisters, if you haven't kept yourself up some, you should pick yourself up.
Oh, Mr. Twister? Yeah, for sure. We should give one of those away too. Feeling generous.
What's that?
We should do a giveaway. All right, everyone, we're doing a giveaway for a pack of Mr. Twisters and something else. I don't know, what surprised me. Where did Greg drive from? First person chat. Where did Greg drive from? But where? What's the location? Oh, functional doctor got it. Functional doctor got it. I'm gonna give it to Functional and David. So I'll send you both Mr. Twisters, a pack of towels each. Oregon. Now,
102 to 103 degrees, 90% ride out.
it was high as Saints balls yesterday.
Yeah. In case not everybody knows, once you hit that Idaho state line, speed limit is 80 miles an hour.
What's it in Oregon?
70.
You can't go 80 miles in Oregon? I'm moving right away. That's only 5%.
I was doing 80 most of the way here. In fact, I finally drove the car faster than my son does.
100 miles?
Yeah.
Here you go. All right, I want to see the box method. You know why, right?
Yeah, because that's the way you're supposed to do it.
No, it's not the way you do it. It's the way you're consistent. So you don't have like a bunch of coating on one side, a bunch of coating on the back, because you'll always come back to the line that you made. So come down, yeah. L, make that L shape. Yep, and then go box it in, and then go back up and down. That way it's always consistent. Like you're not using more on one side than the other. It keeps it even.
I see that already.
So the wipe off's a lot easier. You're not chasing high spots. Greg, Slick Auto Styling said you're growing up.
It's about time, right?
What a savage.
You know what? It's all fun.
It also like makes it so you know where you've been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Now I know this is new, but and people are probably going to ask sooner or later.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you able to?
Stack this?
Yeah, stack this.
Yeah.
Would you want
after an hour you can stack it, but I'm not stacking this.
to? Yeah.
Like no, I don't buy coatings that you have to use 2 layers. I think that's stupid. The cool thing is, for those of you who do want to do 2 layers, you can. But
There's no reason.
No, what, white towel first. White towel first. Whoa, whoa, whoa. White towel first, and not that top one because you just did that. You just finished that. Yeah, bro, Greg.
I'm making sure you're paying attention.
I'm paying attention, bro. I'm on it like Blue Bonnet.
That's what I'm liking about it.
I'm on it like Blue Bonnet, players.
Yeah, the less time you let it sit, the better.
The less time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, too much is too grabby.
Yeah.
So I think 20 seconds to 30 seconds. It is 45 degrees humidity in here. We got the air conditioner on, but it is a pleasant removal, right? It's not too hard. You're not having to work hard to do it.
Well, no, but sweating.
You're sweating. Hey, David and Functional Doc, make sure you email Jamie at thehouseofrags.com. Email Jamie at thehouseofrags.com. This is what we're applying. If you're just coming in, this is LM Graphene. This is from Luminus. Greg is from Oregon. And I think after this, you should be able to paint correct, two-step. No, I don't send stuff. I forget. I'm the worst. David Naham or I don't know his last name. Oh, look, a wash boss. Look, you see that? A wash boss. All the Davids. There's like 90 Davids in the chat. Sorry, guys, for confusing you. How's it look? So one thing I like to do when we're this far out, because if this sets up, I don't want to have to polish it again.
No, they're 2 times enough.
Is we're going to turn the light off. And then you're going to go around the car that you just did and look at high spots. And then I like to do this. And this is a diffuser, so you can see. You see there's a high spot right there?
Yep.
Yep, there you go. And then I will start top to bottom. And you're looking, stand back a little bit because you want the diffuser to do the work. He'll show you where the high spots are at. Detailed oriented, $10 down payment. I'm registering for EC JTC training. You don't want to come to our training. We're terrible. Hey, they just said, hey, thanks, Bobby, for $10. Hey, they just said, let it happen. Keep the high spots. All right, come down. You got one right here. And I'm blind, so you see how that good light works?
Yeah.
You got to do it in dark, though, because if you do it in light, black doesn't reflect well. Right there's a high spot. So you might have to, so we're going to go section by section. And we're going to make sure right there's a high spot. That's terrible.
Can I see that?
Here, an applicator?
Yeah.
You're going to have to add them to reactivate it, right?
Yep.
So everyone in chat, I turn the lights off when I'm by myself, when Jamie's not here, because we're usually filming and we're on a time constraint. But when you're doing any type of vehicle, turn the light off, get yourself a light with a diffuser on it, and you should be able to see the high spots right away. And I always go like half the car, and then I'll move on. It's easier to see it outside because the sun is a natural diffuser with the clouds. But when you're inside and you have like fake artificial lights, it's hard to see.
All
right.
The high spots came off really well.
So right there, high spot. You see that?
No. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right there, there's a high spot. Here, activate that and wipe it off. You're gonna have to hit it with the other towel. We might have to get you new towels because those look drenched, huh?
Yeah, I think so. But it did come off.
It come off, all right.
Yeah.
Let's move pretty quick around the door here. Go down straight lines.
Right here?
Yep, high spot riggy. But you see how this helps?
Yeah. Big time.
So this is how I do it. You can do it whatever way you want. But a diffused light with this scenario on a black car, any colored car, if you're not doing it outside, is the perfect way to get it. You can use any diffused light. Doesn't just have to be this. There's a high spot right there.
Need that.
Here. I would just go Here, let me hold the light for you.
Okay.
And then you take your time, no rush, okay? Because it's not gonna burn your paint. So take your time, and I'll hold it, and you just figure those high spots out. All right, don't stress yourself out. You're good. Lines, straight lines. Now this is circle shit. You, Greg, right here. There's a high spot right here. New tiles. I'll get you a new tile. Guys.
Go ahead. Say it.
New tiles, Greg. Greg.
Greg, did it again.
Here you go. Take your time. Take your time, Greg. So what that leads me to believe is that we either didn't let it sit long enough, or that when you did that area, you didn't buff it off good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lesson here isn't like, oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of high spots, I look stupid. It's, oh, this coating is different. I need to give it more attention when I'm wiping it off. And everyone, I just do this before we move on because this side is, like you can see, just one section had a bunch of high spots and it's setting up pretty quick. You don't have to rub hard. If you have to rub hard, activate with more coating, okay?
Okay.
Because you don't want to mar your paint. Matter of fact, going forward, you're just going to activate the section with coating. So you're not rubbing it with a dry pad, a dry towel.
Okay.
There you go. That's it. Keep it moving. Nope. You could buy it right now on the site, but you could tell it's a pro coating by the way it's acting. It's got a lot of solids on it. It doesn't smear around. It's just you leave it, you get a high spot. But yeah, so if you're just joining right now, we're going section by section right now to go over high spots. This is how I do it inside of the garage. But you can see how you do it is you get a diffuse light. You get you get the diffuse light. You can see there's a high spot right there. Activate it. Activate that whole section with the coating. Here, Greg. I don't want you to hurt your back. Sit down. Like, use the seat, bro. Here, don't fall, because this one will kill you.
Yeah, I heard Jamie almost had an accident.
You do that. But yeah, this one is not, this one's thicker. This one does not flash off like any other graphene coating I've ever used. It's actually, it hazes a bit. Here, let me hold the bottle of coating. That way you have room. Fold your towels neatly so it doesn't look like trash. And that way you have even coverage. And then swipe it left and right. Yes, sir. There you go. I've always done this, fool. Fix that towel, that white towel. So, because you don't know if you have coating on there and smearing again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So every side should have its own door or half a panel. And then you rotate it so that way you're not causing more work for yourself. There you go.
That came off real easy.
Real easy, right? Yep, cool. Let's move down and make sure we didn't miss anything else. There's a huge, you see that nugget? You see that high spot right there? And we would have left that because it looked good with the lights in the garage. He would have been driving home with streaks. Take your time, Greg. No, there's no rush. There you go, baby. There you go. Good job. Right by the door handle. If you're going to, yep. All right. Is it not coming off?
No.
Is it?
Or, no, I think it's coming off. I think it's just the way that the light is shining.
There you go. There's a whole high spot right there. You see that? Yep.
Right there.
It came off. Just wipe it. I'm proud of you, man. This is a harder coating to apply. Because thick would have just came off.
Yeah.
So you're doing a good job.
Definitely. They understand why they call it pro coating and.
Yeah, and it also shows people that they could do it. They just have to take your time and not rush through it or feel rushed, right?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that you've preached is take your time.
Yeah,
Don't rush
because I'm
yourself.
blind, Greg.
Right here again, some more.
Yep.
Right here.
That whole door's a high spot. That whole door looks like my Christian life. Spotted. You got this, Greg. You're doing good. Like, for real. Like, this is a hard coating to apply. It's never been done before, so we're doing it the first time. No, you're doing a good job. Well, you see how much easier it is to see with the lights off?
Yeah. How's everybody like it? Lights off. Can they see what's going on?
Oh, yeah, they can see it. I got 4K in here, bro. It's like I'm broadcasting you from Israel.
Thank goodness.
So you see, why'd you hit that door again? You already did that door.
There was another high spot. You saw from
Right under the handle. There was more high spot under the handle.
Yeah, right here.
Stop
Oh,
it.
that's the same spot.
Stop the cap, Greg. You just doing more work for yourself, bro. Hello. The goal is get the high spot, get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not recoat the whole door. All right, let's go. Move the light that way. There's a high spot right there. There's a high spot right there, sir. Slow, yep. So question for you. Are you going that long past the high spot because there's more? Or do you feel like it's introducing coating smearing?
Yeah, well,
It's not hot in the garage. It's like 60 degrees in here. It feels good.
yeah.
He's working. He's like shaking and baking. We ate steak already.
New York steak. Steak and potato.
All right, let's go to this. We check it. So we checking now the panels. Right there, high spot. We checking the panels, and then we'll move on to the next. Turn on the lights. Move on to the next side, and then we'll be good. So that way we can say this car, this side, done. You see what I'm saying, Greg?
Yes, sir. I like
That's just the light. Oh, my section looks good. All right, I'm not throwing that in your face. I'm sorry, that's messed up. All right, that's messed up, Greg. That's messed up. All right, we're doing this side. I'll turn the lights on. So that's how we do our checks. Any thoughts?
slow down, take your time,
Take
be
your time.
patient.
You're in a rush, bro. Like you're not seeing nobody tonight.
No,
Yes,
Mr. Twister.
Mr. Twister, you keep it. The memoirs of Eddie Cologne. All right. Yeah, don't be in a rush. Here. Let me get your towels. Look, one thing you learn from me is I'm pretty OCD, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, cleaning up before we go to the next step, putting things away. All right, here we go.
Pretty OCD. And doing that well is going to help you too, because now you know you break things off in sections, consumable chunks. We'll let that cook for a little bit, and then we'll remove. You see how the towels are? Yeah, that's how you keep it. All right, chat, let me see what you got to say. Sorry, I got a man in the chat now, Greg. Got a man in the chat. What we got? Oh, snap, did it die? I don't know. I think we're here. Chat, we still live? We still live? Still live. All right, he learned some lessons. Slick, after you wipe it off and you wait 20 seconds, it becomes ridiculously slick, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's as good as pan slick, thick slick, might be slightly slicker, just slightly.
Well, we have to wait.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. It doesn't happen like right away. It's not like a thing that occurs on application. It's like the longer it sits, the slicker it gets. How confident are you that you got everything from that door?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Are you asking me that?
yeah.
From that the driver door?
No, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for that section. How confident are you that you have no high spots?
Oh, in this one, I took my time. I should not have any high spots.
Yep, see this exactly. Time. All right, so we're gonna cut this in two sections, right? Let's grab your chair, cut it all the way down in half, and then we'll move to this half. Do not fall back, Greg. I don't have insurance.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, they said nice bullet Mustang.
Oh, thank you very much. I got some wet spots here.
All right, yeah, I'll grab you a towel. Yeah, I got you, baby. Here you go.
Just the twist, you pick yourself some up at the house of that. Okay.
What's up, Eddie? How are things going with them water spots? Oh, Alex, hey, 4th and 5th, to answer your question. And then the water spots. So we did a Primus Purifica. We did a wheel acid on the hood. Nothing took it off. So we had to polish it. I had to two-step it because they were pretty etched,
Yeah.
which was weird because
Probably less than 12 hours.
less than 12 hours, they were pretty bad. What light are you using? I'm using, there's a couple lights you can get. So I'll show you what I got. We have next LED, and then we have this is what's this scan grip with the diffuser, but it's a Geon version. Either one will work. You just want the diffuser on it to show you the coating high spots.
Yeah, they were. I'd never used them before, and I was amazed at what we saw in the paint yesterday. You know,
Yeah.
things that had carved for a year and a half, things that I've never seen before.
There's a question in chat. They want to know how it was Paraway on water spots.
Oh, it took the water spots off, and they were etched.
Yeah.
Caraway worked really well, and it was easy.
This one does come with the diffuser. This as well comes with the diffuser. They both do. So if you're joining us now, we're installing Luminus LM graphene. It's their pro level coating that you can get right now on Thor. I did buy that coating, that one with my own cash. The other stuff I sent to myself, but that coating I did buy. And that was before Thor, I bought it. And I'm giving it to Greg for his car so I can see him suffer through it. Because Greg, you're new. So if you could do this,
Anybody can do it.
right? Do you feel that way? Like it's not that hard.
Well, no, it's not that hard. But if I didn't have the information provided to me this weekend that it's been provided to me so far, it would have been a little more difficult.
Yeah. So a couple tips here. When you're applying coatings on black cars or any car, get yourself a light. If you're doing it inside, make sure that you turn the lights off and go the half car you did, make sure you turn it off. You saw how many high spots we found, right, Greg?
Yeah.
A lot of high spots.
Take your time.
Take your time.
And the other piece of advice is take your time.
And then don't be cheap on towels, because right now we're gonna have to switch the towels out for the other side here because they do soak up. Exodus, I think it's 18,000 or 24,000. It's big. It's big. It's a Samsung. I paid for them to put it in. John, if you don't have diffuser paper, there's a way you could do this with it's called like you remember those boards that you used to buy as a kid to put projects on? What's it called? Those whiteboards? You know what I'm talking about? Poster boards?
Yeah.
You could do that, turn the lights off, and you could bounce a light through that to diffuse the light. Neil John says he's praying for your paint. Yeah, it's doing pretty good, man. I mean, you got to try Luminous stuff yesterday to wash your car, right?
Oh, yeah.
What was your thoughts on that?
It's pretty good. We did a couple of panels with it, and that was after the 11-hour drive. And the 2 dust storms that I went through, it was completely coated with dust. And what we did was gum section, luminous section, and rinse it off. Got a clean towel, wipe those sections off, they were spotless.
They were good. Yeah. I like how you're taking your time. You see, it's not a marathon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a race, it's a marathon.
It's not a car race day.
All right, let me get you new towels.
Okay.
So here's what we did. We finished half the car. I always use 3 to 4 sets of towels, especially for something like this, because let me show them in chat. So this towel here, you see, it's got like coating, wet coating. He used 4 sections already because he had to go back and redo the high spots. So, I mean, when you're investing in towels and you do coatings, that's why you charge appropriately for the job. So you add this to the cost of doing business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he's applying that. I'll get you 2 towels here. Here you go, sir. That coating reminds me of butterfly. Fireball, butterfly.
No.
Look at Chelsea's on. She said, hey Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
It's the humidity here is 45 degrees. And 45%. How long do you think it flashed? How long do you, 20, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
High humidity, 30 seconds. Anything over that, you're gonna be working and remove it. I feel like you're rubbing hard. Are you rubbing hard?
No.
45% humidity. Yeah, we're using, he had choices to pick whatever coating he wanted to apply, and he said, let's do this. Hey, by the way, Joel from NextZen sent me some coating, so I want to give some away. Here, what is this? This is their anti-clogging coating. He said no to this, by the way. He said, nah, give me Luminous. So I'm gonna give one away right now in chat, and I'll ship it to you. And all I asked for this, for the giveaway, there's a tip for tat. I need your feedback on how it was to apply it. If you could tell me your feedback, please. If you give me the feedback on this, I'll give 2 away. So hold on. And this was shipped from me directly, so I need you to email me your address, but I'll give 2 away. Here. This can be applied outside, just gotta be panel by panel. So I'll give 2 away. And all I ask is that when you apply it, you give me feedback. Can we do that? All right. For the 2 giveaways, you have to be in the United States. I can't ship to Canada because I don't want to buy import fees or tariffs. If you do win this, I just ask you to give me feedback, please. I don't need a video. I just need you to tell me, yo, it's good. Yo, it's too hard. Yo, I need this. You should have done this. We always want to help NextZen improve, but these are slappers. All right. For the giveaways. First question. What is the name of the coating we're applying on the car? Do not say it, Greg. What is the name? All right, Toin wins. Toin was the first one on my screen. Boom, that's yours. He wins too damn much. Right? Toin wins 2. He's got like... All right, next question. What kind of car is this that Greg has? What kind of car is this that Greg has? Bullet Mustang, Slick and Auto Styling, got it. So Eddie at thehouseofrags.com, Eddie at thehouseofrags.com. please email me. I will ship you those. Those who want the towels, that's coming from Thor. Email Jamie. Get those Eddie at thehouseofrags.com. And remember, all I ask is that if you do this and you apply it, I need feedback, please. Please. Hey, have you tried Ferner yet? Firmer? Found on road, dead Mustang.
Who is that? Who is that?
Hold on, let me go back. That's freaking hilarious.
That is.
That's freaking funny, dude. That makes my night. When people troll you like that, yeah.
Oh,
Makes me happy.
Sounds strong like that.
Found on road dead, cuz. All I ask is for feedback, please. Hey, we want to show you something cool too. So shout out to my Philippines Thor Philippine person. He actually got me this to test. Check this out, everyone. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
So shout out to Lala or Ferdinand from the Philippines. This is stainless steel. We used it in the video. I have a short. Full stainless steel, top to bottom. Dang, Greg, he's working hard, dog. Greg, this is pretty dope. The top is all metal, so it's all stainless steel. The fittings all stainless steel. The top is all stainless steel. It's pretty cool. Look at this guy's coating even the jams. Even the jams. Greg, how you doing over there, dude?
I'm sweating, but I'm having fun, man.
Is it easier now that you're taking your time?
Yeah, much easier.
Before you were rushing, I got this. Should we give this away? I gotta do a video first. Look at this. You know what's cool about this gun here? Is that when you pull the pin, it comes apart. Oh, shit. Bro, I think I dented the floor.
At least you did shoot yourself.
I'm not giving this away. This is mine. This is from Nick. But look at this. It does not foam as good. Hey, how much coating you got left? Let me see the bottle before you start coating the floor.
Before I start coating the floor?
Yeah, you're like coating everything but the paint. Let me see it. Yeah, he's got enough. Look, he's got a lot. We did use over 20 mils, which is pretty heavy-handed. This car should take 30 max. That's all right. That's something you learn, bro.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you do the hood already? The top?
This?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
The whole thing. Last I saw, you did half. No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're lucky we're friends, bro. I should let that place be dry.
My sons are close.
There you go. Look how you're applying that. There you go. He's got the application down lock. Stop taunting with the yum shirt. You got that application. Look, he's got it even. He's got an even application. When we look here, the way we do it here, if you look at the paint, it's even. No spots are missed. And you can see an even look on the paint. If we're looking on this side, you can see how glossy. Look at that. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts. I'm gonna go in the front, but the way he's applying the coating, it's an even layer. Like if you look from here to here, he's doing it good. Look at that. Before, you were crisscross S5 writing numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna clean the glass last. Well, chat's on it, dude. You get on YouTube, you get cooked. Hey, they said give the Mustang away. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I worked a very long time to buy this for myself.
Night. So I tried to bring in the microfiber, and they stopped making the towel for now until like later in August. They don't make the washment anymore. And then I have the Kataba. This, what's it called? What's this called? I forgot what it's called. Dolly. But in order for me to import that, it will cost $200. And it'll cost you like $3.
This one is definitely wet.
Yeah, pass it. Did you do both sides?
Yeah. Oh no, I have them.
Oh man, Lord help us. 8 sides to a towel, Greg.
8 sides, bro.
So we were in this PO we have coming up because we have the new stuff coming up. So just so everyone's aware, I got. Oh, don't fall. Ah! Dang, I just broke a bottle of wet wax. Holy trucker. Bro, can't find it. Can't find it. All right, chat, we got this coming. Hey, do you need a towel store or you good?
You just gave me a couple.
Did you flip the side?
Huh?
You flipped the side over, right?
Yeah.
We got this coming.
What is that?
Gataba wet coat. 10 mils to 1,000 milliliters of water. You could do 3 cars with it. This one is coming. Look at that. You can see it smearing a bit, huh? Do you need a new towel?
Yeah.
All right, throw me both. They told me we tried to order a Tide detailer, like 700 of them, and it's not releasing until later in August for the whole world. So. Here you go. Those will be the last 2 towels we need for this car.
Yeah, we just had this towel.
Yep.
Floor, front, roof.
And the roof. So if you're just joining us, Greg drove 11 hours to get his car detailed, to learn how to do some detailing stuff. And right now I have him putting on, I would not say this is beginner friendly.
No.
That's not beginner friendly. It's harder to apply than some, but not too hard. It gives me Fireball butterfly vibes, which I love that coating. So the application, I mean, it's not as thick in the outpour. I'll put it in medium in viscosity, but yeah. I think Luminous Aqua and Kataba would be a good head-to-head because I put Luminous Aqua on a truck live when I was doing the Suburban, and I had to polish that off to get it off.
I watched Chelsea install it.
What, Chelsea?
Yeah, I think I saw a few of her install it.
I think she did.
Yeah.
I know she named the wheel tire, the tire dressing. The one I don't.
named it?
She named it. She named it. She picked the scent out, the color of the bottle. The only thing Dora did was pay for it. No, straight lines. You're not buffing the first time you're leveling. So you just want to take the stuff off the surface first. You buff with your second towel, okay? And you do that because you'll see if there's some smearing. Your second one's your insurance towel. Now you can buff it. She blended it. She tested it. Chelsea did it all. Yeah, me either, bro. I'm still waiting for my tire dressing.
Mine arrived.
Yours got to your house?
Yeah.
That's cool. How does it feel to have yours before mine? Thank God you're here.
I'm not there.
I didn't test it. Chelsea's trolling the internet right now. Chelsea be using Dark Fury, flip-flops on. Chelsea don't care, dog. Chelsea at least is built different. I bet you she could drink alcohol and not get buzzed. Yeah, the Yum bag. The neighbor brought it over. I have it here. You didn't get the sample because you developed it. Dude, I promise you. Look at Greg's a professional, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at my guy. Look, perfect. Look at that, Greg. See? Perfect, dude.
Yeah, construction, dude.
Perfect. You see how easy it was? No spent energy. Not having to overlap what you just did. Time is money. He boxed it. He boxed it. This is a hard coating to apply.
Yeah, it is.
I would put it like, when I say hard, I want to preface this with, I think it's in the same echelon as some Next Gen Fireball, but it's not hard to remove. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you leave a high spot, it's easy to remove, just so everyone's aware. Yeah, Next Gen Elite is good. This is not as thick as Next Gen Elite. This remote, like I said, I'm getting Fireball vibes. Hey, Chelsea's husband came on yesterday, cooked her. She's been cooked twice by that man. Cooked. Diamond slick. The black diamond is 6 months. We did apply that today on a Ford 350. It was easy to apply, and the gloss and thickness were bananas. What do you think, Greg? You know what I'm talking about when we did that on the truck?
Yeah, from Luminus?
Yep.
Yeah, that was very nice. It gave a real nice gloss, easy to apply.
Jamie wrote this stuff.
Do not
what?
over.
Yeah, do not overspray. You want to spray one in a towel, one on a panel, rub it in, hey, and then, yeah.
This is not one you want to nip and hurt.
You do not, did you say you don't want to nip McGurk it?
You don't want to
Shots fired. Shots.
I love you, Nick.
Shots fired.
All right.
78 minutes in, bro. You're almost done.
Yeah,
You're-
42
You're almost done.
and pillars.
Pillar should have been done when you did that side. Because now you're having to backtrack. You see what I'm saying? You want to get to the point where you go around in a circle, you're done. So I would have done half of the roof too on that side. Come down. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. My man's boxing it in. He's coloring right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's coloring. What are some things you want to see on Thor that you feel like we're missing, Greg?
So from I'd like to see a really good trim restore.
A trim restorer.
Yeah.
That's nice of you to say that. Let me go get it.
Honestly,
Were you teeing that up?
no, I was not. Definitely not teeing that up.
I got a bottle of something that we're testing. We're testing it. Not final production. We call it trimmy. Yeah, we call it trimmy. I'm gonna do it while you're doing that. I'm gonna show them on the floor here. Got it, show them right here. All right, so someone asked about Kataba. You want to spray 2 sprays on the panel. and then you wipe on, buff off. Wipe on, buff off. So this trim restore is using some new tech that our chemist JP made. I'm using a new polymer. So it kind of self-levels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm new to self-leveling. I understand the concept. I'm just
Can't everybody see?
fascinated how it works.
Let's get down here. Let's get down. Can you see? I'm laying on the floor like a beach whale. Greg, we're out here, Greg. We're out here. All right. This is something we're testing. When we do tests like this, we wait a couple months because we're testing on actual cars to see the longevity of it. So I got this applicator. I got trimmy. There's no dyes. See, you see there's no dyes? There's no dyes here. So it's just a polymer resin that interacts with plastic. Look. And it works on gray plastic, black plastic. And you can see it right here. What do you see?
It's darkening it up.
You see it, right?
Yep.
So it darkens it up. This is gray plastic, by the way. You know, generally you want to use stuff made for it, but it works on gray and black. And it darkens it. And you can see the lines. You see that line?
Yes.
Right here. And then you just let it be. So we are working on something. We're seeing how it works on like gnarly trim, but we wanted something that worked on both gray and black trim. So you can have an all-in-one product versus having to carry two, or it's darkening the gray too much and you feel like it made it black again. That's the goal of that. And this is called trimmy. Should I do the rest of your trim?
Huh?
I gotta do the rest of your trim.
We can, or we can just, wait.
Yeah. Let me wipe this mug off. It's not coming off, Greg. All right, it's not coming off, Greg. We're gonna have to do the rest of your trim, Greg.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
No buff. No buff. What hit the floor? No, this is mine. I'm using this. Behind the door needs some panel prep. It's panel white. Behind the door. Behind the what door? Behind what door? What are you talking about? Whoa. Greg. Oh, you got nice legs, Greg. You got nice legs, Greg. Mm-hmm. All right, that trim restore is slap. Look at that. Dude, this tripod is wild. You heard? This tripod, dude?
Yeah. That little camera had flaws. Did I hear you do a voice command?
Who, which one?
That little one, handheld one. I heard you say turn on me or something.
I don't remember. What tire dressing are we using on this?
I haven't thought about that. I like what happened this morning.
Oh, Guardian 5-to-1, because I was living through firmer people who had firmer. Hey, let me get that coating so I can coat this door. This is how much he used. I think that's, for this car,
Too much.
we should be up to here, and that would be acceptable since this is 50 mils. So that's 30 mils of product. The applicator looks like it hit the dirt. The coating is black. And you should probably wear gloves, but I don't feel like wearing gloves. Hey, they want you to use Guardian straight.
Straight?
We're gonna use that like straight.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what your dad did yesterday?
My dad put Guardian straight inside of the interior. He
Oh,
didn't give a crap.
interior. But Guardian straight's on the tire.
He didn't give a crap. He put that mugger straight. He blinded himself driving all the way to the hospital.
Yeah, your dad's internet famous, right?
My dad's a champ.
Yeah. You know what his favorite saying is?
What?
Call Jamie.
Call Jamie.
Call Jamie.
Call Jamie. Junior. Jamie the cleaner want my pressure washer? I haven't seen the man in 10 years. He talks about Jamie more than me. All right, I got half this door done right there. Let that cook a little bit. So, Luminus, scale of 1 to 10. How do you like the application?
On this?
Yeah.
So for someone who I would call weekday, weekender, and I don't do this as a profession, it's definitely on the higher end.
A challenge?
A challenge for me. But with the proper training and oversight,
No?
we're killing it.
Yeah, you don't feel worried about it?
No.
Would you buy this to do for your customer's car?
Yeah.
You would. I dropped the applicator. F my life. Bumble McGee, bro.
You know, it happens to all of
I
us.
just dropped the mother freaking applicator. Can't believe I did that, dude. So you're pretty confident then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going back this later this weekend with a whole new appreciation and knowledge of.
So you see what you did wrong here?
Yeah.
Let me see it. That towel. Brother, flip towel over because you're smearing it. So you have 8 sides, right?
Yeah.
So you got 4 new sides on this side. You can tell which ones you put the coatings on, didn't touch it yet, so that's clean. Strokes. You're leveling, long strokes. You don't want to buff.
Not that.
You want to level it first. And that's why level 1. Then final level will be that. You buff with that. So it's easier, less energy if you just level it, come in. And if you hit this part of the car, you want to get new towels. Come in, level it, and then next towel,
Buff.
you buff.
Boom, boom,
Do not fall.
buff.
Eddie at thehouserags.com. All right, we're applying this right here. Luminous graphene LM is considered part of the Pro line. They make ceramic coatings. And then you can see, like, if I get you close here, you could tell how it interacts with the paint. It's different. It doesn't gas off like you would assume some do. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like I'm waiting for oil slick. This does none of that.
Yeah.
I didn't miss a spot. Suck it, Bobby. There's no spots missed. Yeah, I did. I missed a spot, Bobby's. No, I didn't. See? It's just removing it. So it hazes. There's no oil slick. So it does. The solids are higher in this. So if you're looking at coating that just gives you a lot of indicators. The only indicator you're getting is hazing. You're not getting oil slick. You're not getting separation because it barely separates. You see that?
Yeah. Good?
Yeah. Straight lines. All the way down. Yep. Now you're leveling. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're just leveling it. Boom. Now come in with the final level and then make love to it. No, it's not like MAAA8. It reminds me of Fireball Butterfly. I applied MAAA8. It's not like this at all. Hey, is it grabby?
Now?
Yeah.
No.
No. It was when we let it sit too long. You let it sit too long, it's kind of grabby.
Yeah.
All right, we finish the hood.
We finished the hood. We have to do the front end and
All right.
the roof.
Let's do the front end real quick. Let's break it down in sections, so thirds. So do this quarter, and then do the middle, and then do the other side. And you're just touching paint. We're not doing honeycombs, okay? Honeycombs we can spray with a coating.
We're not touching those honeycombs. But doing the honeycombs with this sponges is nice.
I would compare it to Fireball Elite. Reminds me of ADS Pro. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not, it's weird because when it comes out of the bottle, it doesn't feel thick.
No,
When you
it's
apply
definitely
it,
not thick.
when you apply it, it feels like a stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like there's substance there. What do you think, Greg? Am I off-putting here?
No, it's not thick at all.
But when you apply it, it feels thick, like the way you're
Yeah.
putting it on.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. The gloss though is freaking nuts. That gloss is bananas. Yeah, and then it gives you cues right away when it starts to haze. You want to wipe. It's not a coating that I would put outside. I mean, I would try smaller sections, but I wouldn't let it stay.
Nope. Definitely not in the sun.
Yeah, it's not thick in the sense of pour out or grabby. This is not grabby if you wipe it off the time it gives you, right? Would you say this isn't grabby? No. Greg's out here cooking, dude. Look, I'm proud of you, dude. I would have gave up and said, do it. And then I would have went and grabbed thick. You think I'm trolling, bro? I would have went and grabbed thick so fast. Yeah, it's liquid but thick. Yeah, slick. So the way it works is this is slick is a 3-year. This would be considered their 5-year, and then diamond would be their long-term one. And then ceramic would be 2 years, like Aegis. But remember, Koreans are very what's that word I'm looking for, Greg? Like they're conservative in their time
Because they have
laws.
They have to warranty for the amount of time
Yeah.
that they say it's going to last.
Yeah, they have laws, so this is conservative. Like, you would have told me, Greg, you quit, and you want me to apply this, I would have went in the cabinet and grabbed thick real fast. Yeah, it's not sticky. It's easy to apply. You just have to get the temperature. You have to get the leveling for your environment down. So we already know that that side has 0 high spots. All right, we got the roof left. Look at this guy. He's not giving up. He is not giving up. Can you use slick and thin outside? Yeah, you can use it outside. Yeah, it's called diamond. Now, I applied diamond 4 times. Diamond is self-healing. You have to wipe it after you apply it. You can't let it sit. You have to wipe it right away. And if you put 2 layers on, it's nuts. And 2 layers is faster than 1 layer. Hey, Chelsea said good for you, Greg, for not sucking.
Thanks, Chelsea.
She didn't say the sucking part, but I felt like that's what she wanted to say. Dude, look at this camera. This camera is nuts. You're like crispy, Greg. I can see the hair.
That's pretty good.
Because usually when you do 2-layer coatings, you have to wait an hour in between, or it takes a long time to remove it, or you do this and that. On the diamond one, let me see if I got it. On the diamond one, you actually apply and you have to wipe right away. Diamond, you apply and you wipe right away. Like this stuff, Greg, is nuts. I didn't have enough to do your car, but I'll show them. So this luminous diamond, I got it coming in an X order. This right here, you have to apply it and you have to wipe it off right away. You can't let it sit. If you let it sit, it cures and you have to wet sand it.
Really?
Yeah, this is nuts.
And that's not pro level?
This is all the coatings I brought in were considered the pro line. I opted not to do it as certifications for what? It's 2025, bro. Yeah, this one right here, you have to, we should put this on your roof. You want to put this on your roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it on your roof. I'll show you on the roof here. This one is,
And the pillars.
yeah, we'll put this on the roof and the pillar. That's a great idea. Great idea.
Yeah, good thinking, Dave.
When you're ready, I'm ready.
You know, put 2 different coatings on my car.
Well, this.
It's not the same lady as Chelsea with 47 on the car, but it's really cool.
Yeah, but we're doing this for the culture.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I didn't order it. I didn't order diamond because I was scared people would mess it up and get pissed off and give Luminus a bad name. But the goal of it is have it be used by people. Once they use it, understand it, and do it, then I'll bring it in. All right, it's going on the roof. It's going on the roof. Going on the roof. Greg's making weird noises. Was you alright, bro? Are you okay?
I'm good, man.
Alright. Greg, would you grab me 2 towels?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna put it on the roof. Here. Dude, we still got 50 people watching, bro. I don't know what the retail is. I don't have it yet. The other one's like 170. Get gloves on. All right, Lauren, I'll put some gloves on. These coatings are high solids. They are high solids. This is what one of the things that Luminus are very, very proud about is their technology in ceramics. You have to understand they have different raws. You got 2 towels?
Got 2 new towels.
All right. You hold the camera, and then I'm gonna do one section, and then you're gonna do the rest
Okay.
by yourself. So always shake the bottle.
Yep.
Look, this is the strongest smelling coating you ever smelled in your life. Look at crystallized on top. It's been less than. Good Lord. You smell it? Don't get too close.
Whoa.
Don't get too close. Oof. My Lord. Here, hold that. See if they can see it in chat.
Okay. Yep.
Can they see it?
Yep.
So this one, you don't want to F around and find out. So I always do
Small section.
small sections. And this one, oh my gosh, this one's terrible. I will cross hatch, and then you have to level it right away. You saw how I did that?
Yeah.
Do not let it sit.
Do not let it
Do
sit.
not let it sit. You got the coating in your hand?
Got the coating in my hand.
Do not let it sit. Do
And
not wait for it.
not let
Do
it
not
sit.
mess with it.
As soon as I'm done my 1 by 1 sections, get it
Hold
going.
the applicator like this so it doesn't slip out. Make sure you have enough, and then do the section here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You right?
Yeah, that's good. Just get hit by the middle linebacker.
Do not let it sit.
Do not let it sit.
Please, Lord, do not let that. You would have to wet sand that if you missed a high spot. And I already did that spot. Yeah, yep. Hold the side of the paper pretty tight like I told you. Yeah. You see how it applies kind of different, right?
Yeah.
What's it feel like to you?
It's
It's thick.
I can't. I'm really hard to hold.
All right, we're gonna have to get you a new applicator. You're gonna F this up. Here, wipe that off. Wipe that off. ASAP. You feel it's like setting up already?
Yeah. That is sick.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. All right, give us your description of it so far.
Of this? Well, I mean, I wasn't able to hold on to the damn applicator, so here we go. Let me get this set up.
No excuses, brethren.
There we go.
How was the actual application? It felt
Easy.
thick, but
It was thick,
It was
but-
thick.
But I was.
But look, put the liquid up so you can see it. So it doesn't come out thick. Hold it up, boom. So now put it on there, up. You can see it doesn't come out thick, but when you apply it, it feels thick. I don't know how to explain it. All right. You see how that feels thick?
Yeah.
How does it feel compared to the graphene one?
This is much more grabbier and thicker.
Yeah, get all the way to the middle. I think you got room. Yeah, you see how it's sliding? You're gonna have to add more. And then we're gonna have to wipe that mug off. The smell is about 2 times stronger, so I would wear a respirator. I just would feel bad me putting one on because I don't have one for you. That'd be messed up, huh? You see how he's having to put a little pressure to wipe it off? But it wipes off like a dream. And this will last longer than the LM graphene.
Don't let it sit.
Don't let it sit. You want to do a test, let it sit, see what happens?
Oh, what?
You want to do a test?
Oh, what?
Let it sit, see what happens?
No. Two wiped out, or what we do? 2.
Did you make sure there's none on the glass? All right.
I'm gonna get the toilet here.
So we're doing diamond. This is their one up above the LM graphene. This one goes on, it's thin, but it goes on real thick. And you have to wipe it off right away. And when you wipe it off right away, it feels like it's been sitting there for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And you can tell like the chemistry is different because it's not as slick as the graphene,
Yeah.
but it feels like it's there. The gloss looks deeper than the graphene.
I'm getting over here now, these 2.
Yep. So where's the other graphene coating at? Where'd you put it?
Over there.
Did you put the lid on it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Making sure, dude, I'm making sure, bro. Oh, don't get it on your glass. Make sure to wipe the glass off. So yeah, we're applying 2 coatings here. He decided to apply the hardest ones I have in the shop. And he had the pickings, you know what I'm talking about? He could have picked whatever he wanted. I'm using 2 low power ones. I'm using for a level 1 and then final level. We find that it works well with this coating because it helps pick it up. You can see he's struggling to remove diamond. I think he did too big of a spot. You did too big of a spot, huh?
Yeah.
How is it? Grabby?
It's a little grabby, but it's coming off. You just have to move quick. You definitely want to stay one by one. It'll take a little
We're using LM graphene from Luminus and then Luminous diamond, which is both are pro level coatings. We have the graphene in the shop. Diamond's coming in like 4 or 5 months. I wanted everyone to get a feel of their coatings first because they're pretty stout, but they take some application, you know, some just doing it the right way and taking your time. Yeah, Greg's on it. He doesn't know how to keep a towel folded to save his life, but
Don't have what?
you don't know how to keep a towel folded to save your life. That's what Humberto said.
Something, Berto. Yeah, I'm trying, brother.
I was kidding.
Oh yeah, I mean, and you can see the
Like the towel.
coloration from the coating on the towel.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Hey, where's Umberto at this week?
Hey, Humberto, Greg wants to know where you at this week.
Mexico or Colombia?
Yeah, this coating doesn't bunch off if you don't do big sections. I think if you handle diamond with respect and truly do a 2x2 section, you should be good. Especially since you have to wipe it off right away. But I would not do a big section like you're used to doing half a hood. I wouldn't do a half a hood with this.
No, you gotta respect it.
Yeah, you gotta respect this mug. I think someone asked me a question. Define stout, Eddie. What would you compare it to? It's stouter than Ultra V2. It's like Fireball Butterfly. Diamond for sure is stouter than that. And here's how we tested diamond. I have one of my customers who's been coming to me for years. His Ford Ranger, we have to put a coating on it every year because he goes to work at Simplot, which is industrial. They make like fertilizer there. His coatings die because he gets all the soot and fallout. This is the only one that has been lasting so far, diamond.
Oh,
that's the guy I was telling you about. It's a little harder to apply.
You know, it's harder to apply, but for whatever reason, I feel a little more comfortable with this.
You feel comfortable because you have to get it off right away. Like you're not waiting, right? So you're thinking to yourself, oh, okay, I just wipe it on and then you rub it off right away.
That's a good point.
So there's no wait time. There's not that fatigue of waiting. Did I wait long enough? Did I not wait long enough? It just comes off.
Is this one you would, I was trying to do it.
That one, I only did 2 coats on the one guy's because where he works. But 1 coat, 2 coat if you wanted to do to get more self-healing. Because that one has self-healing in it. Yeah, you could do 2 layers of this if you want. You have to wait 2 hours. No, it's no nano diamonds, Franco. What a troll. Franco's a troll, son. No, there's no nano diamonds, bro.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this one is self-healing. If you put 2 layers, you get more of the self-healing property. This one's not graphene. I think it's some other tech they use. The coating cure time, you get it wet in 2 hours. They say it's 12 hours for full activity. 24 hours is best, so you can get it wet in 2 hours. Yeah, thick is pretty good. I love thick, Bobby. Yeah, you don't apply this out. If you apply this outside, I'm telling you, I think there's a time and a place to apply coatings. And there's some that you do outside, but there's some that you better get a room. This is one of those get a room.
You apply it
I would not apply this mug outside.
Yeah, if you apply it outside, don't call us for support.
Chelsea's like trolling us. Yeah, hey, you smell that coating, right? That's not good. You want a respirator?
No, dude, we're almost done. I've only got 2 small sections to do here.
Guys, but look at the car. While we're waiting for him, look at the car. Man, that turned out insane. Look at that. I am confident there's no high spots on this side because he took longer on this side to do than the other side. And you could tell the lighting on this side from the right side is a better light. Slim is a 3-year. Thick has more solids, 40% solid. Thick has a more deepening of the paint. And our coatings are both hydrophobic and it does sheeting. I don't know what the word for that is.
Cheating.
Greg doesn't care about brain cells. They're worried about your health.
I appreciate that.
I was worried about my health, but I like getting high, so I'm kidding, bro.
What's Mike say?
Sheeting. Hydrophilic, yeah. Hydrophilic. No, high spot right here. Yeah, don't F with it. Yeah, did you see that? Oh, did you see that? I was like, reactivate that. All right, wipe it off.
There we go. Good.
All right. Let's talk slickness. He finished. Good job, Greg.
One more small pillar.
What?
This one here.
Oh, can I apply it? Here, can I apply it? Oh, nope. He said F you. Look, there's a high spot right here. Yeah, you can see how it starts to activate? I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't tell you. You get no such.
You get no warning.
You get no warning. It's
Get
like,
going.
hey, wipe this off, please. All right. The car looks insane. Look now, take it in. Look at your work. You did this.
Our work.
No, you did this. Look at that. Greg, you did awesome, brother. Only tip I say is when I don't know what Bobby's saying. He wrote a book here. When you're off, you can be a bit more gentle. You don't need to push so hard. I'm telling you right now, the reason he was pushing hard on this is because it was setting up already. So he had a portion that he forgot, and he had to rub it to get it off because it started curing. So If you ever use diamond, diamond is, yeah, diamond's gnarly.
I just found a high spot on the door.
All right, lights off, high spots on.
No, we don't. It's just the one high spot right here.
He found a high spot. So listen, diamond, I'll bring it to the house if you guys want it, but you have to respect it. You have to respect that. You don't respect that, you're gonna get high spots. Flip the towels around. You'll get high spots. LM graphene looking good. Yeah, you're gonna have to throw the towels away.
Yep.
Look at that, look at that. Greg doing God's work. Throw those towels away, bro. Don't introduce them in the wash bucket. This is all the towels we used in the last, oh, whoa, trash, yeah, trash. Look, I had to intercept Greg, dude. He was about to mess up my baby goat. You wanna see the new baby goat? New baby goat. Look at that. New baby goat. Tell us, how was your experience, for real? I didn't help you a lot to apply the coating. I wanted you to suffer.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say I suffered. I worked hard. It took a little bit of getting used to. You were here to make corrections, which was really helpful. My overall impression was that after the first couple panels, I got the hang of it. And after that door left the rear corner panel, understanding as you've been preaching all week, take your time. You're not in a hurry. It'll get done, and if you're going to be in a hurry, you're going to have to go back over things again. So I just need to remember to pace myself and take it slow.
Now, let's look over your work. All right, this is not to berate you. We're gonna check one door, okay? So,
You want me to bring that stuff?
nope, I have confidence you don't have a high spot. How we check high spots is we turn the lights off and we get a diffuser and we go to work. I'm gonna check this panel right here, and you can see there are no high spots. That's just, what's this? I lied. Okay, I lied. There's one high spot. You almost had it.
Almost.
You need new towels? Don't use that. Use one. You only need one. Flip around. First one. Almost had it. That, just buff it off with the towel first. Wait, don't touch it with that. Just buff it off with the towel. Okay, that's just you touching the paint. You got it. That's not a high spot. That right there, buff that off. There you go. There you go. Good job. That's forgiving. That's pretty forgiving. Right here, buff that off. Right there. No, whoa, don't apply it. Just buff it off.
Oh, sorry.
Just buff it off, dog. It could have been us touching it. It could have been us caressing it. Could have been us messing with it. You know what I'm saying? Everything else looks good. Let's go up here. You did this one. You did this one perfect.
Well,
You know?
wipe on, wipe off, right?
Yeah. This is real good, Greg. You did a real good job. You have less high spots on this scenario. You see this right here? What's that tell you right there?
We're here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
See if you can buff that off. Can you buff it off? Nope. See if you can reactivate it. High spot right there. The rest of the car looks good.
I need a light.
Where'd you put the coating? Guys, Polytop is a banger. Okay. Use this side of the application. You can just flip it over. Yeah. So right here, you see that?
Yeah.
It's a high spot. See if it just activates it. Here, hold that. So anytime you do a reactivation, you don't have to do a big line. I would just use the panel that you are.
All the way over here too.
I would do the panel. I would do the section that you're having to reactivate. Put the light on there, please. It did reactivate. We're good.
Right here.
All right, that's it. So when you're gonna hit it with the coating, you don't have to do a big section across. Just dab it on the high spot.
Okay.
Because you're making more work for us. All right, hit this light right here. That's good. Move around, move around. This is how you're gonna have to inspect your own cars. You see this part right here?
Yeah.
Dab. Hold that. That's not coming off. Hit it again. Rub it, put some coating on it. All right. That's not that's not coming off.
That's all right.
We're gonna polish that. We're gonna polish that off. We're gonna see if Pairway can take it off. We're gonna see if Pairway can take it off. That's guys, we found a high spot. So this is how serious this coating is. He applied this, I would say like 20 minutes ago. You can see it here. It's not coming off. See, that's real good though. If you think about that one spot being a high spot,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. So we're gonna have to put more coating in there. So I'll polish it real quick. We'll see if we get it off, bro. It's not bad. That's not a bad position to be in. One spot. One spot, Greg. That's pretty good. My first time, the whole car was streaky. That I had to cancel my Google My Business so I didn't get a bad star review.
Yeah, that's it. It was right
Well,
here.
it was here too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this. I'm using Pairway to see if I could cleanse the paint of the high spot. And then if you could open the trunk for me, that would be great.
Which towel do you want, bro?
I'll take a purple one.
Twister?
Yeah, Mr. Twister.
There's one right up there.
Is it clean?
I don't know. But if we need more, I know where we can get some.
You know where? Yeah.
The house of rags.
Can we open the trunk real quick?
Yeah.
Open the trunk real quick, if you would.
I can watch it.
I'm gonna panel prep that. So I use Pairway to remove that high spot. And then flip my towel over. Grab that. And then we'll recoat that, Greg. All right, we're gonna recoat this part. So I use Pairway. Look, where's the Pairway at? Do you have it in your hand? Look, this is what I use to remove the high spot by hand. So it's a paint cleanser. Stuff is wild. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Just that section, and then right here on the lip.
I think I need to put some more on. Dry it up already.
Pairway by Luminus is what I use. It's nuts. Yeah, you can use it in 100 degrees. I used it before I had air conditioning a couple weeks ago. I just had to go section by section, and I didn't mess around. You know what I'm talking about? Which coating did you use? Okay. Give that a second. Dude, the car is slick, Greg. Like slick. The car is slick. All right, high spot gone.
Just found another one over here. I'll get rid of it.
It won't come off if it was on that door. High spot is gone. High spot is gone.
Right here.
It's not going away. Yeah, it's too late.
You see it right there?
Right there?
Yep.
All right, we found one more high spot. You don't have to repolish your whole car. I'm just gonna use Paraway. Paraway is a paint cleanser, has no fillers. You could coat right over it. And you can see, is this a high spot grade?
No.
That is. That was coated. Make sure, yeah. So I'm gonna try to see if I could just take it out with the least aggressive panel prep. Didn't do shit, so panel prep didn't do anything, bro. Did you see that? That's
I'm
hilarious.
just gonna run away.
Dude, that panel prep did nothing. That panel prep did nothing. That's hilarious. Hey, Paraway's touched by God, bro. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna order some of that too.
All right, let's put a coating here. Oh, that Willy Wonka special, bro. Right there. Don't go too far, because then you're gonna do more work for us. All right, let it sit for a little bit. Dang, that Paraway's nuts.
It's good, really good.
Dang, that Paraway is actually made me speechless, bro.
Good?
Yeah. Flip it over. And then you see how you got a high spot. So key tip, right? If we're recoating a section,
Yeah.
so that way we're not causing more work for us, I only would coat this area, come in, go this way.
Oh, keep it
Because if
away
you
from
go
the edge.
this way, you'll get some, so wipe this way.
Okay.
And then I would buff this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way we're not pushing coating that way. All right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Dang, did you see that Paraway, dude?
That was slick.
Dang, son.
That's a game changer when you get the, when you're.
And you
working
used, didn't you use it for water spots?
Yep, used it for water spots too, and removed the water spots relatively easy.
And I even used it to buff a haze we had with
Right up-
2000
right
grit.
up to the event.
So Paraway's is special. Paraway is special. All right, Greg, let's go over. Let's put the coating away. Greg's been working hard like a dog. My guy's tired. All the tiles we used, you know what happens when you use tiles like that? You know what I'm talking about? Happens. Like, I wouldn't use that much tiles, but he's new, he's learning, which is I expect people when you're new learning to use more tiles than I would. But let's go over it. What happened?
With what? Just the whole overall experience? Or
Over.
Just the
Luminous clean, like, let's talk about the whole process of.
Yeah, so we did a couple things with the car yesterday. We put Yum on a few panels, we put Luminus on a few panels to do some pre-wash to get the initial road dust, road dirt off. And those products did a phenomenal job getting that off. And once we did that, I don't remember what we.
You went
did.
to the hotel. Oh, what we did a contact wash rinseless.
Yeah, we did a Nemesis rinseless wash, which was really nice. We got it looking pretty good, and then we put a couple hours in, and because probably 90 minutes because of my slowness on the polishing.
No, I don't think it was your slowness. It was the paint was so finicky because what we learned is the front of the hood
Was pretty
different.
messed up.
It was different colors, and it was different colors, more layer of paint, and we used a one-step polish and it grayed out your paint. So we had to actually switch polishes 2 times.
Yeah, and there was a couple spots that you had to do some magic on to get the gloss back.
Yeah, this was destroyed. So in a video I got coming out next week,
You'll see it.
this whole hood was destroyed. We used the rotary. I used Excalibur. We
Yeah.
used Excalibur, which is detail coat 15 millimeter. And we got it looking right. We used Luminous. You picked out of the coatings that I have, you picked Luminous. Why?
I think it was because there was a couple reasons. One, a new product that you guys had that came out. It was a pro level, and it was going to be a challenge for me, and I could come over and install a relatively easy coating. But my goal to come over here, as you were so gracious to allow me to, was to, number one, learn, get some training on how to do this better, how to be a better detailer, because I'm a weekend or a weekday at this point. And I've accomplished that at this point. So we finished all that. Went out and had a nice dinner with the family. Went back to the hotel, parked it, came back out to what I would say water spots all over.
They were etched.
They were etched.
And the weird part about that is I've never seen etching happen so fast.
Yeah.
But we had to polish your whole car. And the reason we didn't coat it last night is because I'm like, hey, let's take our time. We could do a live, go over it. And then we had a real detail, like a real customer's detail in between. And I want to show you how I handle a wash clay seal for a customer.
Yep.
And then we got to do that together. And by the time we did that, it was 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. We brought it in. We did an acid wash. And all I saw was your face of disappointment. It didn't come off.
Oh, it didn't come off. No,
So
I think the washes did a decent job of removing a lot.
yeah, Purifica did a good job.
Yeah. But it didn't do a perfect job, so Eddie had to figure out another combination of polishing to get the etching off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we spent another 45 minutes polishing this area and a couple of the other areas. After that, we did another contact wash.
We did another contact wash. We repolished it. We panel prepped the whole thing. We did ductor collar chip.
Yep.
We wet sanded a few 5 spots.
Yep.
And now you applied the coating. I wanted you to apply the coating because I feel like it's easy to tell someone to do something until you do it.
Yeah.
And you picked the hardest coat in half.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want it easy.
Yeah,
You know,
it wasn't.
I wanted a challenge, and I had someone here that could help me with any issues that arose, which we had, half a dozen to a dozen high spots.
We didn't use Endgame for 2 reasons. I know Endgame would have took the etching off, but I wanted you to experience other things because I didn't want you to feel like I was trying to sell you on stuff that I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to use whatever. I came in here, I said, use whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I said, what do you want to do? And then we walked it that way because it's easy for me to tell you, let's do that detail go, or, let's do this. I said, what do you want to use? We'll use it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so that was it. Came back from lunch today and just jumped right into the coating.
Endgame does God's work. Anyway, here's his work. This is day 2 of us training together. We did live for almost 2.5 hours.
Wow.
2.5 hours.
People on here?
An hour. There's still 50 people on.
Wow, thanks.
So let's give away Luminus LM graphene, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's give away. Should we give away this? Should we give away this?
I know the answer to that one.
Yeah. What do you? Should we give this away?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it for somebody. I'll give away Pairway. I thought, first of all, this was a scam because I have Kamikaze number 5, and I used to use Fireball. But
It's not a scam.
you can use it wet or dry.
Wet or dry.
You can use it as a polish. You can use it as a removal of water spots. It tells you right here. Water spots, oils, polish. We're going to give away a Pairway. Oh, Christy gave $10 for Pairway. We're going to give away 2 Pairways today. You asked the question, Greg.
Ask the questions.
One question.
What was the name of the coating that we put on the roof?
All right. Great question. Diamond. Who got it first? Toe in. You can't win again, dude. You won like... Tanner got it. So Tanner won. Next question.
Next question.
And look, just so we know, these are the coatings here. You code these. These are coating we applied. This one is LM graphene. We just brought it to the house. That one is diamond. We don't have it yet. That's actually, you have to get certified. We're not certifying anybody. This one is the one we put on this car. There are pro level coatings in the standard of Luminus. All right, next question for Pairway.
Next question for Pairway. What would you suggest an older person not use to remove the dust on your car?
Oh, okay. We talked about that today a couple times.
We did. Yeah, I know someone.
You're looking for a specific name. California Duster. Slick and Otto got it. Did he win already? Slick Otto got it. Slick, I can't give you another one. That'll be just that's devastating. All right, Exodus, you won. Conway, just some love for EC and Greg. $20. Thank you guys.
Conway.
Hey, so Exodus, you got it. Slick and this guy won something else. That's it. Any other things you want to tell the people?
Yeah, I just want to say to all of the content creators for Thor, I watch as many of the podcasts as I can, and enjoy the interaction of everybody in chat. Even though I would never put anchovies on a pizza, you gotta love Umberto. And the information that the content creators provide is invaluable. And I'm enjoying it all the time. I mean, I'm watching more of the detailed podcasts than I am of hockey anymore, and sports. But when football comes around, that'll change.
Well, there you have it. 2 hours long. We did a long live.
Yeah, we did.
We did a long live. You struggled. You pushed through. I'm proud of you, dude. Because I would have gave up. I would have went, look, I'm going to be honest. I would have cut the shit on the first door that had the 5th high spot.
Yeah.
I would have threw the coating away, and then I would have went and
Yeah.
So, you did a good job. Everyone, he did a good job. What does everyone think? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's shout out to Greg.
Hey, one more thing, Eddie, thank you very much. This has been invaluable. I really appreciate your kindness and openness to have me out here, and your family has been just wonderful.
Well, appreciate everyone in chat for the super chat, the love, the watching. You had 55 people watching, up to 60 people watching the whole time. The whole time, dude. That says a lot about you, Greg. Your love. So, thank you everyone for doing like, subscribe. See you. Till next time. Greg's video coming out at the very beginning of our interaction. We're out.
We're out. Later.
See, how do I end this? I'm too old for this, Greg. I'm too old. Dude, I don't know how to end this. Look, if you're still there, I love you, all right? Love you. You're still there? I love you. I don't know how to end this mug.
Best way to end it is to